Welcome back YouTube, VST here, Balance Piece Tech, and I want to show you something guys now that the S23 series is almost here. Tomorrow Samsung is going to release it. I want to address something. I don't believe that this is covered a lot. I'm sharing here an article from Samsung Newsroom where you can just see the brief history of the Galaxy S series camera technologies, okay? But don't focus now on the camera, focus on the design, starting from the very first S phones to the S3, the S6, the S9s. This one, by the way, I do have the same color from Japanese with Snapdragon. Now almost to the S21 Ultra. The S21 Ultra is here, the S20 Ultra is here. Notice, by the way, something is missing. Okay, now the missing phone here is actually the Note 20 Ultra, which I had as well, the Mystic Bronze. And believe it or not, this was one hell of a design. It was really perfect. It was really so premium, and I love the design. Of course, the Exynos version was very poor, and etc. Now, what has happened, guys? Samsung took this design, and Samsung then released the S22 Ultra, sneaking in also the pen inside, and stepping up, upgrading this very beautiful design from the Note 20 Ultra. So practically the S22 Ultra was also called like the new Note phone, because the S20 Ultra, remember, didn't have the S Pen, etc. So the S22 Ultra was already leveraging a lot from the Note design. And now guys, this is here I think the catch. The S23 Ultra is almost the same phone. Of course, the autofocus on the back is not red, and then the cameras are a bit far away, so that probably the cases will not work. But just think of it. This is the same strategy that Apple is following all along. So they released a product, a new iPhone. And back in the days, guys, it was like the iPhone 3 and then 3GS, then the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S, 6S, until of course they started to make the iPhone 10 and all of this. But remember, Apple are doing the same. They just bring a product, which is a new design, like a base platform, and then they release facelifts, like the car. So you buy the latest Volkswagen car, right? You buy a new model, guys. The next 6 years, you get probably 2 or 3 facelifts, which is pretty much the same basic platform with some new design elements. And until now, this really didn't work for all the Android OEM makers, because they had to come up with some nice tricks, some gimmicks, some real functionality to keep selling and to keep the interest in their products. Apple didn't have to do this, right? Because Apple is like a status. I mean, yeah, they have like cult following. Of course, Xiaomi has the same, and also Samsung has the same. But now I think it's, for the first time, we see Android OEM makers doing the same. So stepping up their game, they're just taking the same base, the same design we had from the Note 20 Ultra, right, to the S22 Ultra, and now in the S22 Ultra. So the S22 Ultra put next to the S23 Ultra is probably going to be 98% the same phone. All right. Of course, new camera setup, 200 megapixel. We have the Snapdragon 8 Gen. Hopefully, there's going to be a lot of new things. Some might be gimmicks, some might be real functionality. Hopefully, improving on a lot of things like the social camera experience whatsoever. But for me, this is going to be a very important series for Samsung and for Android makers all along, because it will prove is this model, right, taking like a base model and releasing facelift over the next years as new models will be profitable. Okay, this is what I wanted to share. A very quick video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. VST over and bye.